All the time, I talk about the power video games have to connect us as a culture of game players, similar to how mythologies used to create shared patterns of belief for the cultures of ancient times. So I thought now is as good a time as ever to explore the way games are able to advance beyond the narrative techniques used in movies and TV shows. Using The Last of Us as my central example, let's explore how video games uniquely engage players by allowing them to interact with the story in ways that traditional media cannot. From character development to emotional investment, we'll discuss the innovative methods that make gaming a powerful storytelling medium. So, set aside your controller for a few minutes and let's embark on this journey to discover what sets video game stories apart. Storytelling is a fundamental aspect of human culture, and both video games and movies serve as powerful mediums to convey these narratives. However, the way stories are told in these two forms of entertainment diverges significantly. In films, storytelling relies on a fixed sequence of events, where filmmakers meticulously craft every scene to guide the audience through a predetermined emotional journey. This allows for a tightly controlled experience with a clear beginning, middle, and end, often culminating in a powerful climax. On the other hand, video games present a more dynamic approach. They provide players with the opportunity to explore expansive worlds and make choices that influence the narrative's direction. This interactive element not only keeps players engaged, but also fosters a sense of ownership over their journey. The decisions made by players often lead to multiple endings, creating a branching narrative that makes each playthrough unique. While movies evoke emotions through visual storytelling and sound design, video games invite players to emotionally invest in their characters and choices, making each experience distinctly personal. This interplay between narrative structure and interactivity sets the stage for a rich exploration of storytelling in these two creative realms. One common misconception is that movies and TV shows possess a stronger storytelling capability than video games due to their ability to deliver a polished, linear narrative within that set time frame. While it's true that films effectively convey emotions through the expertly crafted visual effects and sound, this doesn't necessarily mean they outperform video games in storytelling. Video games, especially those like The Last of Us, engage players on a deeper level by allowing them to actively complete the challenges in each sequence and choose their actions. This interactivity leads to a richer emotional investment, as players often find themselves personally connected to the outcomes of the character's decisions. Instead of simply observing a character's journey, gamers feel as if they are a part of it, which amplifies the emotional stakes. Additionally, the immersive worlds and character development in video games provide players with the context needed to form meaningful connections that rival or even surpass the emotional engagement found in traditional films and shows. So, while both forms of media have their unique strengths, it's essential to recognize that video games offer a distinctly powerful avenue for storytelling that resonates deeply with the audience. Interactivity in video games serve as a cornerstone for elevating storytelling, creating an immersive experience that pulls players directly into the narrative. Unlike films where viewers passively consume the story, video games transform players into active participants, allowing them to influence outcomes and explore the intricacies of the plot at their own pace. This sense of agency fosters a deeper emotional connection to the characters and storyline. For instance, in The Last of Us, players are not merely observing the relationship between Joel and Ellie. Instead, they are shaping it through their own actions, which evokes empathy and personal investment in their success, and also their moments of suffering. The immersive environments found in modern video games enhance this experience by inviting players to become part of the richly detailed world. As they engage with the game's mechanics, explore hidden narratives, and uncover backstories, players experience a profound sense of belonging. Every choice made, from the optional dialogue to take the time to hear all of the little jokes and Easter eggs, we seek out the details of that virtual world. Each of those moments provide a layer of complexity that encourages reflection and emotional response from the player. These interactions not only amplify the stakes of the story, but also allows for unique interpretations of character motivations, giving each player their own distinct journey. Ultimately, the blend of interactivity and storytelling in video games creates a multifaceted narrative landscape that resonates uniquely for each player. This enriches the storytelling experience in ways that traditional media often does not. When it comes to storytelling excellence, video games have produced standout examples time and time again that arguably surpass the traditional movies and what they're able to achieve. This is a big reason why Hollywood and Netflix want to recreate so many video games right now, because video games have some of the most rich world building and the most developed characters and complex situations that are fun to watch on screen. So in conclusion, the discussion surrounding storytelling in video games versus shows and movies highlights several key points. While traditional films often deliver a linear and polished narrative, video games offer a distinctly interactive experience that allows players to influence the storyline actively. This interactivity fosters a deeper emotional investment, where choices are made by players or the characters they control, and these shape the outcomes and create lasting emotional connections for the game player. Thanks for watching. Let's continue the discussion of the video game stories that have left a profound impact on each of us. Please feel free to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're passionate about storytelling and gaming and want to support the channel further, you can also join in our member status to get each new video early and enjoy other perks moving forward. Let's continue the journey together as we discuss the narratives that make video games a mythologically powerful form of storytelling. See you soon!